Hello everybody. Played a little bit of the, I can't get my words out. Played a little bit of this morning, and made a hyperdrive, and I've gone into another galaxy. But I'm concerned about me mouldy fungus munchers on my first planet because I like feeding them, and they were getting friendly. So I'm going to create antimatter. I need chromatic metal, so I've got to get copper. By a alien monumenty thing. Right, what we got? Star bramble, paraffinium, sodium. Oh, there we go, copper. Oh, wrong. Ah, oh, yeah, I've got them. Well, that's a new one. Ah. Can I feed you? Come on, have some food. Do you want some food then? I have ferro dust, I haven't really need me ferro dust, so you're gonna have to wait. Yeah, so I can't get my paraffinium, but at least I'm getting my ferrites. Right. Let's get back to me, back to me copper. Oh. Oh, see the hospital. Bear with me.
constructed.
Oh, for God's sake, sorry. Yeah, I had a phone call from the hospital and I thought I'd taken the mic, put the mic back on. Sorry, so I've been chatting away, yeah. Hello, Daniel. If you're still there, I think you might have gone. Yeah, that's brilliant news. What was the where was the article? And thanks for telling me you couldn't hear me, 'cause I'd have just carried on. Right. So if it don't matter what I stick there, does it? I'll do me more dot. Oh. Right, so if I do another 5 of them. There we go. Actually, I've got enough crystals to do another one. So I've got plenty of Starship fuel. Right. Probably GDC. I'm not sure what GDC is. But if I do a search, it's Sean Murray. I'm sure I'll be able to find it. Oh, that's really good news. So that was the one thing that, having played it a little bit, that I was worrying about. Just sort of already got one of them down, I don't know. Right. So, can't remember. Oh, what was I doing? Chromatic metal. I only need 2. Just wait, before I do that, that's a thought. Chromatic metal, where is it? Ah, it's there we go. Alright. Ah, yeah, I'll have to try and find it. Well, actually, it might be on my newsfeed because I've got like PSVR stuff on there. So, right, I'm not gonna do all of that. Because copper's useful for getting stuff off aliens. I'll do 50's worth. Oh, that's the really good news then. And what did they say about it? All right, Scottish. Sorry, man, I didn't see you drop in. So what were his views? Was he complimentary about it? Right, so now create antimatter. Condensed carbon. Yeah, I've heard that they're putting moves in. That's brilliant news. Depending how they get the movement though. So I don't know, I might still use DS4. Oh, I used all my condensed carbon, didn't I? In me doodah. In that. Right. Well, there's a load of trees over there. Let's blast some. Because I am going to absolutely... I'm going to lose months in this thing. I mean, I'm absolutely loving it, well, as you can see, because I'm keep playing it. Oh, I like the sound of that, yeah. Oh, God, there's so many things in this that I'm thinking, oh, it'd be wicked. Because the one game I played, which I really... it's flat, but I played a bit of it, and I really wish it was in VR. It was that Senua's Sacrifice. And it's quite funny because I was at a mate's house and we played it. I played it on his and I bought a copy. And gadgets. And then I kept saying, oh, this would be amazing in VR. And then when I got back home, it just had a thing had just downloaded to convert it to VR on the PC. And I was so excited, but they said, reading about it, they said they couldn't do it in on the PS4 because I couldn't get the graphics anywhere near good enough. And this was another game that I hadn't seen anything of this, but I'd heard about it and I thought this is my sort of game. But I didn't want to look at it because it wasn't in VR. So I hadn't even watched any videos of it. Yeah, that's great news because I was thinking, yeah, you know what developers are like. They can be a bit optimistic about the timings. I mean, look at Gollum. That's supposed to have been out God knows how long ago. But oh, that's really, really cheered me up. That has. That is brilliant news. Have I scanned you? Don't run away. Yeah, have some food. If I can catch you. Oh, I ain't running all the way over there. You have some food then. Because of course that's the thing. Summer is quite a, a vague time, isn't it? So hopefully it's not going to be too long. Oh, Coldballs. Sorry, I can't feed you then. So hopefully that might mean early summer. Oh, that is such good news. Yeah, definitely be searching for that article. Right, so I need concentrated carbon. That's an old... There we go. How much carbon do I need? Antimatter. 20 condensed, so I've probably got enough now then. I'll stop it at 50. There we go. Right, I can build my antimatter now. Just need to... I'll just transfer that out for now. Now it's going to tell me to build a what's it, isn't it? Antimatter housing, yeah. thought, can you craft in them? Oh, you can craft in them as well. Oh, that makes it a bit easier. Right, antimatter housing, oxygen, and just ferrite dust. How much have I got? None. Plenty of oxygen. Right, what I'm going to do, I think... Right. Oh, God. I hope I put the right thing up. Right. I've got loads of carbon.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Right, I'll go and get some ferrite dust. Alright, Tat. Yeah, well, I didn't know anything. Well, I knew what sort of game it was, but I hadn't seen anything of it. I hadn't watched any trailers or anything. And then when the VR patch was announced, I went and got it from Computer Exchange for a tenner. And I started watching a few videos on like beginners tips and tricks and stuff, and I couldn't wait. I tried to wait, but I thought, no, because I hadn't got a definite date. I was thinking, well, it could be put back, it could be a year. I couldn't wait. I so wanted to play it, and I'm absolutely loving it. Well, it's got to be good to keep me interested, and it's not even in VR yet, so... I mean, I played a bit of Red Dead. I haven't played that for ages. Horizon Zero Dawn I played a bit of. But yeah, Tooty was saying he's saw some article. Oh, right. Yeah, I know it's changed a hell of a lot from when it first came out. Gotta say now, even without the VR, I'm really loving this game. Obviously, I don't know what the changes are from the first release, because I don't know what what it was like then, but they've certainly made a good game now. Right, so now I should be able to make me housing. There we go. And then I can get back to my ship. If I can find it again. Where is it? Sheep. Sheep, 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 sheep. Oh, there we go. Yes, Tooty was saying that he's just read it, because I said the one thing that would worry me was if, like Abduction, the graphics sort of, everybody was excited, but the graphics made it unplayable. So I was just a bit concerned what the graphics are going to be like with this. But he said he's read an article from somebody that's played it, and they didn't mention any bad graphics or anything. Right, warp cell. So can I do the warp cell in there? Yeah, there it is.
Product constructed.
I'll keep pressing the wrong button. Ah, right. More story missions. Or is that what they've... Oh, see, that's what they've added since it would first come out. Ah, so there was none of this in there when it first come out. Ah. I think you need cobalt and I haven't got any put in. I'm sorry. Oh no, I've got some. There you go. And you can feed your little friends. Ah. Ah, look, he's my friend now and he'll have a crap. There we go, he'll crap a crystal. Ah, I can't pick up your turds. Copyright crystal. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but I've got to say... Right, where's my ship asset? Ah, right. So I wonder whether I was on... Oh, that's a point. I noticed that. I haven't been down there yet. I wonder if they noticed... Like, basically they was under a time limit to get the game out and they'd sort of rushed it out. My hyperdrive is... There we go.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I got some. I didn't think I got any. Right before they go flying off. Yeah, I think that'd make sense. So if they've added everything that they were going to do. Oh no. Oh, it's because it's in me box, that's why. Oh well. I mean, that's the thing, you know, obviously there's deadlines and things, but it's better to release the game properly. Because there will be people who, you know, sort of got it, didn't like it, and they're not going to give it another chance.
Technology prepared.
But yeah, really loving it. I mean, I could spend hours just going around feeding all the animals. But I mean, I've only been on, what, about 5 or 6 planets, and there's such a difference between them. Are we sure Muddy one of the developers? Right. Well, that's cool stuff. Oh, that's my waypoint thing. I just thought, I don't think... Has anybody named this region? Ah, right. Well, I've got to say, you know, they've certainly sorted out... right, well, I've got... First one named after Citizen Smith. Got to be another one of my loves. All right. You see, that's the thing. You know, it just doesn't work, does it? If they is this the planet I'm on now? Yeah. Well, that's what I had last night, and this is what I'm having tonight. Calling planets after your dinner. Oh, right, did he get... Yeah. Got quite a bit then. Yeah, I think, yeah. People can be a bit... Go a bit overboard with stuff. Could understand people being annoyed though if they bought the game thinking they was getting all this and it was just a really stripped down version. Well, as you say, the thing is, the stuff that he talked about by the sound of it is the stuff that he's put into it. So, you know, maybe if they could have... But the thing, if they'd have come out when they launched the game and said, oh, you know, we're launching the game but it's not finished, nobody would have brought it, you know. That's how I think. It's like Zing, they said, you know, they were going to bring that out in a couple of years or 18 months or something ridiculous. But obviously, they hadn't announced it, but that's what they were planning on. And it took them 5 years. But they waited the 5 years and got the game out the way it was supposed to be released. Oh, right. Yeah, I've had a go at MMOs. Haven't really done much on them. Something like this, I'll just... Oh, God. I mean, I'm bad. I've got in death. This. I've got so much stuff to do. Yeah. I mean, it looks like it might be coming out finally. But, access logs. Convergence, well, look. One of my words. I only know a couple of words in, oh, I forgot the name. Korvac. Yeah. But he puts them in a bloody impossible position then, doesn't it, really? You know, it's not fair on them, on the developers. Make your way into space. Oh, right. Actually, I've got that. Because I got the demo. And I love that so much. And I've got the flat game. And I've looked at like about the first 10 minutes.
Free slots in suit inventory.
I've got to say, it looks absolutely brilliant. I need to free some space up, don't I? Oh, I know what I can do. Maybe the protection's full.
Technology recharge.
I've got plenty of ferrite dust. I'll just get rid of that for now. Oh, actually, no, I've got ferrite. Yeah, I've got ferrite dust. I've got a free spot. I haven't got any crystals because I couldn't mine them. Oh, did it? Ah, me tiny T-Rex killed one of my mates. Oh, I have seen them. Oh, I'll have to watch that back. I'll have to watch that back. Well, as long as he didn't eat me. I mean, I'm not over keen on him eating the other animals, but you know. Oh, I love the animals in this. Right. Now before I get off planet, I'll get to that drop box. I only popped out down here just to have a quick look. And I've ended up stopping on here for ages. Mind you, flying into a cave and crashing and dying didn't help. That slowed me down slightly. Right, let's take that. Ooh, ooh! Them trees come on me all of a sudden. Now that's the sort of detail I love. Yeah, the other things eating each other. Because normally in games, everything's trying to kill you, but they leave each other alone. So I bet I'm going to have to fix something here. Oh yeah, I know. Although to be fair, I like the ship with the cockpits. It obviously, you know, that's the way it should be. When I play it in VR, I'll probably play it all. I'll play first person in suits. Yeah, when I'm in my ship, I like to see all my instruments. Although it probably would have helped. Actually, in the cave, it might have helped if I'd have just stopped, got into third person. I might have been able to get my way out of it. Instead of flying into a wall and getting stuck, crashing and dying. You see, I haven't got a Hotus, however you pronounce it. It's just a joystick in it. Is that like a certain type of joystick? Like a brand or a style or something? be honest, hot ass. You're in the you're on planet Lantica Vindaloo. You'll have a hot ass after that. All right. Yeah, we got you. Oh. Right, let's see if I can slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, they're wicked, them are. I don't think I'll ever scan one, but alright, Wolfen. Thanks for dropping in, man. Right, so what do I need? Sodium nitrate, oxygen, piece of piss. Ionised cobalt, piece of piss. Antimatter, piece of piss now, yeah. I can't remember what I've got to do for antimatter. Well, it wasn't anything too what's it though, was it? Wait a minute, right. One at a time, because I'm going to have some of the stuff. Yeah, I zoomed in and I scanned them. I was trying to scan them and I zoomed in, but that was too fast. If you mean the birdie things. Sodium nitrate. So have I got any sodium? Sodium. In my ship? Plenty of sodium. I knew I'd have some sodium. Gotta say, I'm really loving this game. Well, I'm not blowing anything up, Mr. Sentinel, so you can go and sod off. I'll just use normal carbon. I might need condensed for that. So I think I needed 50. Yeah. Flying ones are hard though, even if you zoom in. Are you doing a giveaway on this VR? Oh, brilliant. I've got a code to give away, EU code for Vertigo Home, so I'm going to be streaming that in the next couple of days, probably Thursday, because I'm out of it quite a bit tomorrow, so probably Thursday. Yeah, and I want to scan everything, so I want to go back to my first planet. I want to get everything on that. Right. Oh, you dick, I've got to take the bloody stuff out. Ah, right. I always wondered what that was. I see. I thought that was to speed it up. I was pressing it on it, hoping it'd speed it up, and it didn't seem to be doing much. That makes sense. No wonder it didn't seem to be going any faster. But you know, you can when you fool yourself, think I think it is going a bit faster, you know. And it obviously wasn't. There we go. So that's sorted. Right. Get the antimatter. I can't remember what I need to get it. Oh. Antimatter. Chromatic metal. Only need another couple, so I've got copper. Oh, that's good. I can use me. I can use that now to. Right, copper, copper, copper. So I only need a couple. Yeah. I don't mind watching it though. I'll watch it for this one. Right, so... Oh no, but... Antimatter, wasn't it? Antimatter. Oh yes. And I think when I get back to my base world, I think I'm gonna go hunting resources and make a load of antimatter. Right, so all I need now, ionised cobalt. Now, I think I had some cobalt, because I was feeding it to my mate. I've only got 3. Right then, let's find a cave. Does that look like a cave? Ooh. There we go. So, I'll just get a load of it. Oh, gold. That's a different one. I'll have a bit of gold. Condensed carbon, yeah. Use that. So is that a plant there? I can't remember what the rate was for cobalt. Could be 1 for 1, could be 2 for 1. I think I only needed 25, didn't I? So I should be enough. But I'll get a fair bit anyway, 'cause it's always useful. Because some of my friends eat cobalt. Actually, talking about that tiny T-Rex eating one of my little mates that I'd fed. Do you hear about a thing, Nature Watch? I think it was Nature Watch or something the other day. They was releasing turtles live on the beach, little baby turtles to go in the sea. And they released these little turtles, and a seagull swoops down and nicks one and eats it. And people were disgusted that they didn't like to put them straight in the sea. But that's not really the point of, you know, a program like that. That's showing what happens in real life. You know, it's unfortunate that the seagull come along and nick the baby, but you know, that's what happens, isn't it? Right, do this one. Well, yeah, them sort of programs, definitely. You know, it's... That's real life, that's what happens. It's not always pleasant, but... And you know, the seagulls got to eat. You can't spend all the time nicking people's fish and chips. Right, how many did I need? I think it was 25. Whoop. Right. So this will be the first one of these I've fixed. 55. So I need another 45 ionised cobalt. What? Because he interfere? I haven't watched a lot of stuff with him, to be honest. But did he used to interfere, or? So I need 45. There's my cobalt. So it's 2 for 1. So I need. So that'll take 90 of it. Actually, might as well just start it while I'm sure I can. Oh no, won't it? Yeah, right. How many do I need? 45. So I need 42 now. Do a few extra. No, because I can leave me what's it full then, can't I? Well, you know, okay, that's a different type of program then, isn't it? You know, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. As long as people are learning, as long as it's not hurting them. You know, it might not be your sort of program, but I can't see why people would ever go at him about it. You know, people, and I suppose people say you shouldn't interact with them at all, should leave them on their own, but we're part of nature as well. So him interacting with it is natural because that's what he wants to do. You know, people seem to think, you know, nature is separate from mankind. You know, we're part of nature, whether you like it or not. Right. Yeah. Oh, it won't be in a sec. Best of luck, Wolfen. Oh, you dick. I'm 3 short. Yeah, that's more, you're on more dodgy ground with that. But I suppose if he wasn't hurting them.
Technology recharge.
Oh, right. $150, yeah. Whee! There we go, an extra slot. Yay! Can I do it? No. I think that's a higher what's it slot, isn't it? Let's just have a look. Have I got anything? Well, I got 250 carbon there. Yeah, that'll take 500. Yeah, that's what you was on about before. Oh, that's wicked. Hey! Well, that's the thing. As long as he's not hurting them, you know, if he's not hurting them and people are learning, you know, I don't think there's massively, you know, a lot wrong with it, but no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah. You know, which I'm sure some people found ironic, but, you know, oh, it's a shame. But am I right that, you know, they didn't kill the Ray or anything, did they? Because he wouldn't have wanted that. Ah, little armadillos. It is not going to let me. It's not going to let me rename these armadillos. Ostradacetyl, something like that. That's from Porridge, that is, isn't it? One of the episodes of Porridge, they're talking about Banyards. I'm paying for my peccadillos. Oh, right. I did it, rather. I'm paying for my peccadillos. So what's a peccadillo? And somebody said, isn't that an armadillo? It's not going to let me put this in. Yeah, I thought it would be. Right then, so if I can't call it that. Was it in the film? Yeah, it could have been. Could have been in the film. That's right, yeah, because it is the one, though, he's in the toilets when they're trying to talk about the football team that they're going to do the escape with. That was it. And he ended up getting his nose broke. But they also mentioned King Arthur's codpiece. Yay! It's let me have that. Hey, look at him, he's pushing me along. Oh, I love feeding them. Go on, you want some at all? That's it, Oaksy, yeah, because he was in the football team. He's absolutely terrible. Look at them, they're all coming round me. Ah, come on then. I mean, how can you not like this? I'm going to have paws of crap here. You know, oh, look, little ones. That's another thing I like. Oh shit, is the fact that, you know, you do have different ages of the animals. You know, it's not just one generic. Oh, come on, I'm trying to feed you. Yeah. I love it when the coppers are talking to Mackay and they say you expect one or two to toddle out over the years. But was it 4 of them driving out in a bloody coach? And when they're found in the coal cellar, and they break back in. And Fletcher says to the governor, he says, well, you know, he says, Oaksy put us in here, which was really good thinking on his part. But why was that then? Because he knew it was a prison officers' club, was the one place you'll never find a prison officer. Bloody hell, look at all that crap. Oh, yeah. I think quite often, you know, film versions, you know, they can be a bit naff. I mean, Mrs. Brown Boy's film, that was absolutely terrible. That was really, 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 really bad. But yeah, I think that was that was a decent that was a decent film. I still watch it every now and then. When they're running past the farm and they're trying to look inconspicuous so that they get Godber's running and they can pass. So, oh, you know, he's getting ready for the big fight next week, pretending he's a boxer. And as they run past, the farmer's wife says, who was that then? The farmer goes, just a couple of escaped convicts. Yeah, cracking film. Should have bought a shovel. Oh, I'm full of copyright. Bloody hell, 250 copyright, I don't even know. Yeah. Ah. The Man About the House one was quite good. Where Roper's thinking of selling the house to the property developers. Dad's Army one was alright. Although that basically was a few episodes put together. There was a few different bits. Right then, let's go into space. And I've got plenty of Starship fuel. I will be back. When I get the portal things unlocked. Oh, Pompeii. I haven't really watched much of that. I've only seen bits of that. Should watch more of that. Likely Lads. Bloody brilliant, the Likely Lads. That one was, the film was superb. When they go camping and Terry gets to the toilet, they're playing bridge in the caravan, and all you can hear like the sound of Terry having a piss, and his girlfriend turns around and goes, I'm ever so sorry about this, and Thelma turns around and goes, don't worry, it's the first time I've known what he's had in his hand all day. Oh. Warp to another system. Well, I've already done that once, so I've got to get to another. So will it count if I go back to Tooting Popular Front? We just said another system, didn't it? So Curry Belt. I think it's showing me the system he wants me to go to. Okay. Right, how do I warp now? X. Right. Ah, right. You are here. Yeah, that's the Curry Belt, but I want this one up here. Right. Right stick, select next system, so why does it not say? Selecting the next system. Oh. Free to explore. Path selecting. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, there's my own. What's it? Go on then. I'll go to that one, and then I'll go home. There we go. Lugnienza. But yeah, Likely Lads, whatever happened to the Likely Lads, absolutely brilliant. I didn't realise how long, because I remember when I was a kid, I remember whatever happened to the Likely Lads. And I watched the Likely Lads, the original, like, as I got older. And it wasn't until the internet I realised how many series of that they made. There's so many episodes that are lost. Tell you, if Doctor Who pops in my house, I'd say to him, like, can we just go back? I want to go back and watch all these episodes of Likely Lads that I've never seen. Yeah, I've got them all. I've got all in box sets then. Go on then. Obviously I'm supposed to, so... Oh, it's not in the space station, is it? A barren planet. I'm exactly the same. I'm exactly the same. I love them, all the old ones.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, I see. Send subspace signal to hostile force.
Warning. Threat detected.
Oh, this is telling me,
Ships approaching.
space combat. Am I supposed to be firing? Am I supposed to be attacking these? Oh, right. I'm not supposed to be attacking them. Shit, where's the station gone now? There it is. I wasn't sure whether I was supposed to be attacking him or not. I thought it was like might be part of the tutorial. It's quite funny when you watch the sitcoms now. Obviously watching them on someone like Dave, because you see them all the episodes in a short space of time. And I used to love Man About the House. And obviously you've got the spin-offs. Robin's Nest was good. George and Mildred was excellent. But the funny thing was... Oh right, yeah, once I turned round I thought I might have made a mistake here. The one that played Geoffrey Fourmile in George and Mildred, it was in Man About the House as a married man that was going out with Chrissy, and Robin found out. Then the next series, or the last series, he played Robin's brother, and he got married to Chrissy. And then of course in George and Mildred is the next door neighbour. You would have thought, yeah, that's it, yeah. But he was in it before that as a married man to somebody else, and it was... So then you'd have thought when George and Mildred turned up at their house, they'd go, you know, you're a bloody bigamist, you are. You was married to some woman, then you married Chrissy as Robin's brother. They obviously liked him. And continuity wasn't... follow Starship Automatic Guide. Well, I was trying to, but I got shot at. Yeah, you got a twin. Right then, Scholar Entity. I know one word. No, I'm not going to shoot them. Miserable Blader. I'm not going to get angry with him. Did that before, he didn't. Oh, is it a Gek? Gek. Fen Despair. Oh, Fen Despair. That's a lot of interesting conversation. Oh. Have 10 sodium. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was Welsh Louis or something like that. A Welsh bloke, but he trying to buy lead off him, and he ended up. I was trying to sell him lead. That was it. Sell him cheap lead, and I found out he nicked it off the roof. And then he was the absolutely brilliant episode when he was the escaped convict. Oh, that episode was brilliant. I love that episode. That old bloke. Gives you, so sorry about the lumps in the porridge. Ah, I like the lumps. Oh, I just saw it. Exosuits. Before I spend any dash. Yay! Ah, 100,000. I haven't quite got enough, but I will have. Another absolute classic step toe. Right, what can I sell? Oh, salvage technology. I could sell one of them. That'd probably give me enough. Corvac casing. I'm in paraffinium. Need about 40,000, don't I? Copyright. No, I think I've just pressed the wrong button. There we go. Be gold. Have we got any silver? How many have we got? Need another 10,000. Paraffinium. Star bulbs. Get rid of that. Fungal mould. I'm not sure that's going to be much use. Alright, 2 tin bowls. No, that doesn't ring any bells. Go on then, which sitcom's this then? Oh, Ah, tell me about it.
Units proceed.
Tooting Bowls doesn't ring any bell. Now, does that... Is it the same price regardless of whether it's in there or not? Oh yeah, it's only going to be 20,000 there. Be 100,000 there, but sod it. Hugh and I. Oh God, that was Hugh and I can't think of his name now. Hugh something. He was in Hancock a lot, wasn't he? I can see his face. I can't think of his name. Sure, it was the guys that was in Hancock quite a bit. Right, I will talk to you shortly. Hugh Lloyd. Oh, I didn't realise Teddy Scott was in it. Oh, I'll have to look out for that. Yeah, Hugh Lloyd. Tooting Balls, yeah. It does. Now, are you going to let me use this now? No, it's still not me. Alright, Nigel. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, you just about to say, oh, yeah, somebody's not well. What's wrong with him? Oh, he's got tooting balls. Right, episode when they play golf. I'll look out for that. Try and find that. Yeah, I do like my sitcoms. Right then. See if we can. Ooh. Right, I'm going to give you the casing. Before they did give me something. Well, I think once they gave me something, once they didn't. Well, my standing's increased. And now if I barter... I did that before and I got my casing back. Right. Get a word first, though. Traveller. Hey! 3 words. Almost fluent. Yeah. How did you think to barter? As I got this last week when they announced the VR. Got it from CEX for a tenner, which was really good. Tooting bowels. No, that sounds like an illness. That does. That's when you've had too much curry. Oh, I've got the tooting bowels. And yeah, I was so. Once I brought a copy, I watched a few videos of the game because I knew nothing about it at all. And I couldn't wait. I was going to wait for it to come out in VR, and I couldn't. I'm really, really so excited. Right, I'm going to barter first this time. Oh, that's a point. I don't know what time's without parole the game's cast on today. Because the times have changed, it'll be 5 o'clock again, won't it? Come on, mate, you give me life support gel. There we go. Now, I've just checked and it still won't let me. $20 units? He's the only one who's bloody short-changed me, you cheating bugger. Well, you can give me a good word. Yeah, what mug? Ripped off. Oh, there's a fair probability I'm going to rob you, you get. Yeah, it's still saying unavailable. Maybe I've got to get back to me. What's it? No? Tootie was saying he'd seen an article about it, or read something about it, that somebody that tried it out. Now I'll have to look out for that. Who's it by, do you know? Right, are you going to rob me? Oh, you're another rip-off merchant. Which one was I looking at? Oh, to try and remember the name, really. Oh, I've learned 20 words. Not all in the same language, though. So I'm not sure how fluent I am. I have got really good deals before. I've been getting stuff worth like 20 grand for 1,000, so I suppose you can't win a coconut every time. As in, please don't rip me off this time. Ooh. Nothing's gonna happen. Yeah, it's still. I might have to unlock it in the game. You know, they'll tell me how to build one. I think I built mine too soon, but. Ah, well, right, I'm going to get back to it because I haven't got a lot of time left. Although I'm sure I'll be on it again later. There's no doubt I will be on it later. Right, Faro Starship automatic guide. Well, I would if it... actually, is anything... Just want to check nothing's damaged. Let's fill that... Oh, I can't fill it up. I thought I got some tritium. Obviously not. Right then. I hope I'm not going to get bloody attacked again. Yeah, I thought that was part of the tutorial, but I think it was just a random attack. I like the look of that planet. Oh, I've got to go and have a look at this one. I need some... Wait a minute. Alright. It might be the case I might have to transport my base to there first, maybe. Alright, so if I... can transfer that to my suit now. I'll do that to my high capacity so I can fill that right up. There we go. Game Informer. Oh, cheers. I will, I'll definitely be having a look at that. Because the one thing that I was concerned about was what the visuals would be like. But Tutu said the article is read. They didn't mention it. I was actually playing a version of it in PSVR. And they did mention the visuals being bad, so it does look good, flourishing. I like Games Master, but I've got to get me portals done, so I've got to go back to the Vigilante. Who's going to feed me little munchers and me? It's absolutely brilliant. I'm really, really loving this. But the other night, I thought I'd just do a couple of hours, just see what it's like. And a 7 hour stream. Then 2 hours yesterday, 2 hours this morning. Last night I didn't stream it, but I was playing multiplayer with Gadget Fingers, my mate. And we started at about 4:45. And at 11 o'clock I just realised I hadn't had anything to eat. So, yeah. Absolutely superb. Yeah, that's it, me fungus gobblers. Poor little, I like them. They're my first animals I named, I've got to look after them. Oh, a superheated rainstorm. Bloody hell. Well, that's a rainstorm and a half, innit? Alright, slow down, slow down. Before I crash into a bloody mountain or something. Oh, what I should do is see if there's anything around. Oh, we are on top of a hill overlooking the what's it. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, because of the storm. Alright then. Ah! Oh, look at them hopping things. I hope these aren't vicious. Alright, man. Oh, well, have a good time at rest. And thanks for dropping in, man. Ah. Oh, shit. Getting me ship. Oh, I like them little happy things. Right. But you've been talking about sitcoms. Oh, right, yeah. Right. 3 planets. Conflict level perilous. Oh, I suppose that's why I was attacked. So we got the curry belt. We got Tooting Popular Front. Right. Well, if this is a flourishing planet, if it's flourishing and there's lots of vegetation and everything, got to be the good life, innit? I like them up in things. Oh yeah, yeah. I've had storms on other planets. Yeah, the with Gadget yesterday there was same thing. That it was a nice planet, but every now and again there was a superheated rainstorm. Oh, I do like them up in things. Come on, I only want a quick look. Ah, weird looking things. Come on, I want to get out. Oh, I'm going to get out anyway. Bloody hell, look how fast it's going down. Right, let's just have a quick scan, then I'm back in. Alright, grass of various colours. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Cook your dinner. Just wrap it in foil, put it out in the storm. 10 minutes later, yeah, burnt to a cinder. Oh, here we go. Temperature's dropping now. So, are you all friendly? Oh, what's that? Ah, it looks a deer with a fish fin. Right. I could spend hours just renaming everything. Fish fin deer. Alright, oh, I never noticed that. Oh, wait a minute, there's a little thing there. Oh, I've already done him. I didn't notice it told you. Oh, yeah, 4 of 16. Come on, stop raining so I can have a good look at the planet. It's raining that much, I should have called it Manchester. I mean, I'm supposed to be getting me... seeing what the game wants me to do next, but... No. They're called night in it. Right, so what's... Oh, I never went to the ancient ruin that told me about. Fuel source off planet. Oh yeah, because it's off planet. Because I'm on the planet. There we go. I was thinking that meant all the galaxy. It's not another galaxy, it's just off the planet. I haven't been to that one, have I? Barren Planet. Might go and have a look at the ancient ruin once I've sorted this fuel source thing out. Come on. Oh, nearly time to stop. What time is it now? Coming up to 4:45. Hot, hot, hot. Oh, I'm nearly out of tritium. Mind you, it's easy enough to get it, isn't it? So every time I go on a planet, it's like, right, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? External temperature minus 53. Ah. Right, let's get my knowledge stones first. High. Yeah, that's a good idea. Because playing, I don't know if you remember Frontier years ago. A bit like Elite Dangerous. I think it's an earlier version of it. Hello, Anted. Thank you for dropping in. And I played that and I got stuck in the space. My warp drives had run out of fuel. And it was going to take some about 6 months of playing just to get somewhere. So I had to kill myself and start again. I was gutted. Right then. Ashes of whatever. Well, it's not, because I've actually been to a couple of those, but there you go. Is it Traveller? Is it Friend? Yes. It is Friend. Oh, cheers. Thank you. So I just need. Is it first? Is it last? I don't know. First. Always come first. What I mean is I've only gone into areas that nobody else has been at. Has it said... well, the Crimson... I saw the Crimson Eye. Oh, I've got a warp cell. So they obviously want me to go somewhere. Oh. Right. But as this is a very... This is a bit barren. Oh, I'm going to have to stop and I don't want to. There we go, step Thomas son. Right. Make your way into space. I just want to unlock the what's it so I can go back and feed me nut munchers. Me mouldy fungus muncher. Should I see cancers? I suppose so. Oh, I think this is the end, isn't it? Free explore. Or do I want to carry on with the missions? No. Yeah, they'll live without me, but I want to feed me munchers. I like them. Should I enjoy the galaxy around to avoid whatever... So free explore... Well, that's not just going to stop the story, is it? You're going to have to be able to pick it up again. Go search for answers, see what it says. Because I'll still freely explore anyway. Anomaly detected. Go on, let's have a look at an anomaly. And then I'll have to call... Oh, my space station. Am I? Bloody hiding well, isn't he? Oh, there's the ancient ruin. I wanted to go to the ancient ruin as well. Ah, right. Well, nada, isn't that no in Spanish? So I'm going to go and see No Polo. Come on, let's. Oh, you won't let me, will it? Won't let me. Let's get away from the what's it then. Oh, I see. I'm right. That's it. Well, what the bloody hell's that? That space station then? Oh shit. What it is, I'm about to crash into it. Alright. Hey, do you know he doesn't speak Spanish? Just because he hasn't spoke Spanish to you, it don't necessarily mean he don't speak Spanish. Hola. I'm off to meet No Polo. And I haven't got any polos, so there you go. It's fate, I tell you, it's destiny. But he could be bleeping in Spanish. Maybe he's swearing in Spanish. That's why they're only giving bleeps. Oh, I've got to speak to these then before I finish me. What's it? So, well, he's a Gek, and he's if he's a robot, he's a Korax. Yeah. Hello, Nada. I've seen much, but now I don't understand. 800 nanomatic clusters. Oh. Hello, Punisher. Fugitive of the Gek. Yeah, I'll find data for Polo. Signal detected. Anomaly. Report your progress to Polo. I'll go on then. There's multi-tool. Ah, the column on Polo's left. Return. I haven't been away. Alright, my video cassette. When they bonded in glorious friendship. Oh, I'm gonna go for exosuit. Oh, I got hazmat gauntlets. Whee! That easy enough to make. Okay. Yeah, I'll explore a little more. Right. Did you say there was a... Oh, was that up there? Assist you in all travel in the process of creation. You create exotic items from Quicksilver. Right, well I haven't got any Quicksilver yet. The column on Polo's left. On his left, not my left. Which left? That one there. Ah. Oh. Stasis capacitor. Oh, that's got shitloads of stuff. All I need is 1.1 million units. Oh, just under. It's always away, innit? Damn. I'm only 1,154,000 units out. Just a touch. Do you think they'd mind if, you know, I owed them the difference? It's something to work towards, isn't it? Select opportunities in the log. So let's see what it says in the log. Well, I think for that price, I think they'd come after me. Right, I'm going to have to... Oh, I don't want to go, but I'm going to have to end this stream. Let's just have a quick look in here. What's in here? Korvac Simulation Terminal. Right. I've got to go, unfortunately, because the game's cast started in a sec. So I'll get in me ship when I start again later. I'm going to go back to me first planet. So I need to build some warp stuff for that. There we are, save it. Right, back to my first planet, I think. See if I can unlock the... Maybe now I've been here, it'll let me unlock the portals. Yeah, and have a bit of a mooch round on my planet and do a bit of exploring. Have a bit of free exploring. I'm absolutely loving this. Yeah, take care everybody. Thanks everybody for dropping in. Really appreciate it. I say, if you haven't tried this game, thoroughly recommend it. I think it's going to be amazing in VR, and I'm going to lose months in it. But enjoy the rest of your day wherever you are, and I'll see you soon. Take care, man. Cheers. Thanks, really appreciate everybody dropping in. Oh, no worries, man. It's great having a game and chatting to friends. You know what I mean? It's wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Try a bit.